were so aware of what SCOTUS was about to do in terms of bending over backwards that they literally quote Neil Gorsuch. Neil Gorsuch, when he was sitting on the federal circuit in Colorado, they quote Gorsuch for the opinion that Colorado gets to decide its own rules about who is qualified or not for the ballot in Colorado. That's a Gorsuch opinion that they quote in the thing. So if Gorsuch had any logical consistency, he would likely uphold the Colorado State Court opinion. But what we're about to see is just how again, hypocritical and unserious the Supreme Court is when it comes to protecting their partisan sugar daddies like Donald Trump.
Yeah, let me read from that, because we only saw this because of you pointing it out. So credit where due. They do. They send this up to judge. You know, they know that Justice Gorsuch will almost certainly weigh on this. They say, as then Judge Gorsuch recognized in Hassan, this is the case they're citing, it is a state's legitimate interest in protecting the integrity and practical functioning of the political process that, quote, permits it to exclude from the ballot candidates who are constitutionally prohibited from assuming office. Judge Cordell, I imagine you have the same interpretation that this is not an accident to quote then Judge Gorsuch to possible Justice Gorsuch in possible Supreme Court review.
Yeah, these justices know who their audience is. And their audience is the Supreme Court. They know this is headed that way. And I will tell you, Chris, quite frankly, there should only be 8 justices on the Supreme Court hearing this case when it comes up. And I say that because Clarence Thomas has no business hearing this case. Why? Because his wife was a major player in the whole insurrection. And he should, if he had principles, recuse himself. But I will guarantee you this. Clarence Thomas will recuse himself when Jenny flies.
I think you're right. I mean, it is funny to think. I was wondering, like, could Ginny Thomas hold office under Section 14 of the Third Amendment, Section 3 of the 14th Amendment? But the other